kitchen. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. If you're new here, hello, I am Natalie. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you and I are locked in for life. If you're returning, hey my friend, see where we are? We're in the kitchen, baby. I'm so excited. Today's video is going to be like very short. I am making one of my favorite dishes in the world. Of all the things I've eaten, and probably not a lot, probably a lot, this is by far one of the best things that my mom ever introduced to me. It is Uphuthuuu, aka Uphuthuuu, and just speaking about it excites my taste buds. I just find this meal to be convenient to cook, quick to cook, delicious to eat. Oh, I've said that already. I've said it's my favorite thing, so obviously it is very delicious to eat. It takes me probably maximum 20 minutes to make this, and of course there are like quicker meals, but with this weather it just feels like such a comfort meal for me. It feels like a hug, it feels like an indulgence. I just really love it. I love how I eat it. So I'm gonna start making it. First thing I do, boil water. I'm going to boil my water outside the pot before I put it in the pots that I'm going to cook it in. I think it takes 3 steps, 3 to 5 at most. You boil your water, you put the water in the pots, like very little, not a lot, and then you prepare your maize meal. Your maize meal has to go above the level at which the water reaches inside the pot, and then you let that like boil inside itself. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to document it as closely as I can to make my point. Uphuthuuu, aka Uphuthuuu, a very staple meal in a lot of African households. That means there are also like a handful of ways to eat it. 2 of my favorite ways is to have it with amasi, sour milk, or actual milk. Those are just top 2 for me, and I always put sugar inside mine. I just like it like that. I've tried it without sugar and it's some people do have it with meats and gravies and all of that. It's also a good way to have it. And I believe other people have gotten into the habit of putting actual cream on top of the amasi. I don't like it like that. It gets really heavy at that point. It's just like, yeah, no, take it back a notch. So I don't put any extra creams on mine. Today I'm gonna have it with just the regular sour milk, amasi. The thing that you have to do with this, shake. No, for real, because if you do not shake it well, there are going to be lumps that go into your meal, and you don't want to do that. I'm going to shake this a bit more off camera because I look a little crazy, and then I'm going to put it in a jar for effective, effortless serving. Put my water in a pot and I put some salt. This is also the way that I cook my bab. I put a bit of salt. I've always done it like that. I've always seen my mom do it like that. I prefer it like that. I've tried it without salt. It just, I don't know, I feel like I can taste when the bab has salt and when it doesn't.
Using the recipe that I shared earlier on in this video, you can do the exact same process to get umvubo wakho ukuthi uphume ngendlela eyiyo. So what I did here was close my pot for a few minutes. Then I realized that the level at which my maize meal was falling was quite low and there was a lot of water in the pot. So I went back in with a few more cups of maize meal, which is why I said an estimation between 3 to 4 cups if you're using a 2.5 liter pot. Then it was a lot of stirring. This pot succeeds or flops because of how well and how consistently you stir. You need to constantly stir.
That is all from me today, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you made it to this far, I really appreciate it. This is my bowl of Uphuthuuu, ready for me to feast, and I am so ready to feast. I will see you on the next one very soon. Kisses and hugs. Bye. We're in the kitchen, baby. We're in the kitchen, baby. Do you know what I don't appreciate? The slander on my dance moves. The slander on my dance moves. What you mean I can't dance? Can't stand it.